Cory Smith here, one of the lead shoe testers at Outside. I'm here with a brand new performance trail shoe from Hoka, the Hoka Rocket X Trail. So this is a high performing trail shoe for Hoka, sitting alongside the current Tecton X3. So Hoka, right off the bat, says that this shoe is designed for fast gravel races. So, you know, by default, we can assume that this is not a shoe that you want to take on technical trails or through the mountains. And in my own testing experience, I can absolutely confirm that. So really what's exciting about this shoe, at least for me, is that Hoka is introducing a new foam for them. It's not a new foam in the industry, but it is the first time that Hoka has used it. So what it is it's called alphatic TPU, for short. It's A-TPU, and Puma was the first to use it. They're actually also the first to use it in a trail shoe, in the Puma DV8 Nitro Elite Trail. And kind of why brands are shifting away from PIBA and then into A-TPU is across the board they can curate it to make it a little bit more bouncy, softer, and more durable than PIBA. So, you know, I do think that we will be seeing more shoes use A-TPU. For this shoe, we're looking at 42 millimeters in the stack height with a 6 millimeter drop. Now, embedded in this full-length A-TPU midsole is a plate. It's a carbon fiber H-shaped plate. You know, across the board, we see that trail shoes with plates are not, full-length plates. They're usually some sort of forked or H to allow for kind of the variability in terrain, so you're not getting thrown around. I could barely know that there was a plate in here when I was running. It didn't feel like there was a plate. It is, as you can see, quite stiff. But again, like, I have tested A-TPU shoes with no plates, and they do tend to be somewhat stiff when you're getting this much foam underfoot. So for the outsole, as you can see, it's partial coverage. The reason why brands do this is it weighs the most out of a lot of the structure of the shoe, so they really try to skimp on it and put it only where you need it. So this is just the basic rubber, and it's got 3 millimeter lugs. When I tested, I went on a fire road that sometimes did have kind of loose gravel, and on the way down it did kind of slide a little bit. I wouldn't pull out a heavy luggage shoe if I was going to be doing like runs on fire roads. I think this is plenty, but it is something that I noticed when I was descending. For the upper, it is a really durable mesh material with, if you can see the yellow in there, it's a reinforced TPU tape to kind of really allow the upper to really secure the foot. I found that the upper fit me perfect. I was able to really tighten down the laces and get a good tight fit when I was descending. So I did try to take it on some technical terrain, and I just didn't like it. One of the things that makes this shoe special is that it's really stable for such a high stack height shoe. You're not getting a lot of instability and wobbly. And part of the reason for that is it's got a really wide forefoot and kind of just whole platform, which really stabilizes it. At the same time, when I went through technical terrain where I really had to, get my foot in precise placement, perhaps between rocks or whatever, the width just didn't allow me to get into tight spots. So it's definitely a shoe that I wouldn't bring out if I knew I was going to be on technical terrain. But, as Hoka said, a gravel shoe, if I'm on anything smooth, gravel, road to trail, flowy single track that's just dirt, this thing is definitely a shoe that you should reach for. I You know, I tend to sometimes use carbon fiber shoes, especially trail shoes, just as everyday runners. This is definitely a shoe that I would do this for. It's not super aggressive. It does run smooth both at easy paces and fast paces. So it could be a everyday trainer. The caveat to that is it is quite expensive for that. It's $250. So kind of where does this fit within Hoka's premium race day shoe? So right here I have the Hoka Tecton X3. This is to me, well, for one, it's got a little bit lower stack height, so we're looking at 40 under the heel. So if I wanted to go with a Hoka shoe in technical terrain or moderately technical terrain and mountainous, I would definitely go with the Tecton X3. If I wanted to go fast on smooth terrain, I would definitely go with this. I would also go with this if it was any type of kind of road to trail run where the majority of the running is probably going to be on road or smooth trail. But I gotta say that this was a really good addition for Hoka to their kind of premium race day fast trail shoe. These two shoes definitely complement each other very well.